sports coverage in the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team looking for a spark, hoping their... Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Boston College.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield is Brown. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Saints.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick. So they're going to keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Saints. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return is Dante Thornton. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
1 yards on the play.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. What a move! He's in! Omarion touchdown! Touchdown, Minnesota. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. That's Goddard in motion. Here's Gibson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on third and long. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Taken at the 19. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
McCarthy to the end on second down. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Saints, 1st down.
A carry now for Gibson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This one, up top for Dobbs. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down.
They'll go again with Genji. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
47-yard line.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Loveland open right side. He's got it.
McCarthy's pass.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone
at
And it's a
their own
touchdown.
20-yard line.
The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages.
This defense getting their ears back, coming to get him again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Dallas Turner, he gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. There's Jefferson. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Jefferson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he will get into the end zone. Felton, touchdown Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Breakers now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And they'll take this to about the 28. Dallas Turner on the stop. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll run the sneak. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The 1st down at the 38-yard line.
For the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Dodd. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll throw out of the gun. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Chase Young on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
15-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the outside. He's got Jefferson. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
Third and 8.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
The Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
A 35-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Good for the Saints. First down.
He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. In motion goes Dobbs. Now, faking the give. Short throw taken in by Goddard. Saints going to use their second timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Saints are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Stephon Diggs. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bills use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Xavier Legette. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Panthers up their mark to 7-4 with this win. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Packers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Commanders find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Thornton. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw, and the rush gets home. He'll go down, they got him. Ryan Brzee, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Saints offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Now Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They're trying to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Philippe sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. They'll find Dickey out of the backfield. And he will score. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Will Riker down. On for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone. That's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. This is taken in by Dobbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Gibson trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
A run now on second down. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? And he barrels his way into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
24. Saints 21.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
A 7-yard gain. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
We see Riley on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's got Loveland free left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Run
line.
right at the gut with Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much. but they get it on
gain of
3rd and a
3 on
yard.
the play. First down, Saints.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. There's a check down, Gibson out of the backfield.
Gibson's pass.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And 2 at their 48-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
On play action, he'll overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
To number 22. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. On the give, here's Hampton. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 1.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good, and that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first.
The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. This time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And the Saints.
He'll look to throw. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield. Usually the spot that tells us hold it. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
It'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Back to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On first down, here's McCarthy. They're going Kinetik out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll do so with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. The right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing now on third and long. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. They run out of the gun with Denty. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will have the first down.
It's a gain of
20. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
At the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Saints 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
That's Goddard in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Goddard. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Saints.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kenneth Grant bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Dixon's pass.
Comes to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That's Dobbs open left side. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
That's another Saints.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.